Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, good whatever time of day it may be for you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the Layback Gamer, and we are back with the final episode of at least the first run of Ratchet Clank up your arsenal. And today's episode, we're getting the skill point here. We're beating Dr. Nefarious, and well, yeah. So, without further ado, we need to get started. Now, how you beat this is you infect... Oh my gosh, that is powerful. You got to infect 30 enemies with the infector slash the infection bomb. Infector bomb. Okay, game. Okay. 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 What? Oops. Oh my! That was, You infected still? Oh, you were now. Okay. So we'll do that, and then one right there. They will hopefully kill each other. Alright, so why was one of these able to kill the other one? Like the four-eyed Tyrannoi, and this one wasn't? Alright. Well, at least we can go through the level without having to worry about the tier guys. Oops. My goodness, I was not expecting those bots. These ones I am. Alright, this one I'm gonna need to take them all out. Let's just be careful here. You wanna... Oh, I guess if you hit them directly with the infection, it gets them. Alright, there's a skill point. Uh-oh. Alright, let's just quickly pull back. Now we gotta beat the rest of the level, unfortunately. But, well, actually we don't necessarily have to kill everything here in our way. I believe we do get full ammunition when we start up the next part. At least I hope we do. Alright, let's take out the splinter rifle. Oh my, I almost walked off the ledge. That'd be a very anticlimactic end to this. Oh, the door's open. Alright, we got a continue point. It means the dropship is now waiting for us. Here we go. time to go defeat Dr. Nefarious once and for all. Now, once again, we still do need to get the skill point on Zeldrin, but I'm going to wait till New Game Plus and after I get the Suck Cannon to V8, as there's just not enough initial ammunition at the beginning that I can use. Alright, and now we have to drop right into the fight. We still have a cutscene to watch, I believe. There's just a stream of red. Oh, that was bad. Can't rely on any level ups here.
You again? You will pay for your insolence, you miserable rodent. You'll regret.
Sorry, Nefarious. Your flight's been canceled.
Lawrence! Lawrence? Lawrence!
How can I be of assistance?
Annihilate him!
Just kidding. You've reached my holographic voicemail. Leave your name and a brief message. Ta-ta.
Fine. I'll do it myself.
Alright, so just a reminder, I do have 2 lives. So I can die once here, and then go back and say pick up the Inferno armor if I need to. I'm hoping I don't have to do that. I'd love to be able to beat this boss without relying on that. Actually, I should save this weapon for later. We win!
I am defeated. I have no choice but to throw myself on your mercy.
Really? I mean, that's right, Nefarious. Your reign of terror is finally...
Sucker!
I'm gonna be honest, if it wasn't for the health bar in the bottom left corner, that would have actually been a pretty surprising move. Alright, this is where we're gonna need the Plasma Storm. Since we have it leveled up, this should be a really simple... Just a simple fire of it, and we're good to go. Oh boy, I forgot about this though. Alright, come on. Also, those guys fire much faster. Alright, and we also get a little bit of health. Although, honestly, with the Plasma Storm, they're not really needed. Although they do get really buffed, they do get jacked up. Alright, look at that. It's a shame that these 4 don't actually come in. It would have been interesting if they would have came in and helped out during the boss fight as well. I apologize if this is a really annoying sound. Alright, and let's see here. Alright, let's whip out the disc blade gun. We essentially have more than enough to be able to beat this easy. I remember my first time I didn't have this grade of weapons. Should come down here and face me, Nefarious. And let's finish it off. Bye-bye.
Lawrence!
Is this important, sir? It's almost time for my solo.
Begin the transformation!
I call it Base Odyssey.
Now, Lawrence!
If you insist.
No! I don't believe it!
Believe it, Toasterhead!
Hey, Quark came back.
The age of robots begin!
This is really easy. It's essentially just strafe around him. Unfortunately, Quark doesn't really do anything for us aside from just be in front of him. I think he does occasionally deal some damage. Oh, I got hit there. Okay, alrighty, easy there, easy there. Alright, and oh yeah, sometimes dropships come in and attack you. Alright, good news if you happen to lose this hover ship, which I'm hoping not to. There are some extra ones on the ground that you can go and pick up. Oh, look at that, Nefarious. We're just going to change directions all of a sudden. Okay, missiles don't like to play fair. Good thing to note. Okay, easy there. Oh, we did it. Sorry, Nefarious.
Oh, the humiliation! Defeated by squishes! Oh, I'll never live this down!
Warning. Reactor detonation in 60 seconds.
Lawrence, engage the teleporter.
Would you care to specify a destination, sir?
Who cares? Just get us out of here.
Time's up.
What? That wasn't even close to 60 seconds!
Bye-bye.
We're live from the star-studded premiere of the latest Holo film in the Secret Agent Clank series. The atmosphere is positively electric as thousands of fanatical fans clamor for a glimpse of their favorite celebrities.
Agent Clank, it seems your luck has finally run out. The time has come to say goodbye. Your tricks won't do you any good this time, Agent Clank. I have been waiting for this moment a long time, and now I am going to blow you into a million pieces! Get this thing off me!
Well, he got that monkey off his back. Do not even think about it.
And that's the game. Although, for us, that's only the first half of the game. Oh boy, what have I got myself into? So, because I've now beaten the game, I've gotten an extra 3 lives. So, I got a total of 5 now, which is the most I've ever had. So really, it's kind of at this point that it gets sort of easy. since we're now going into New Game Plus, we'll get level upgrades to our weapons. We'll be able to level them up to level 8. We'll also finally be able to get the Rhino. Ooh, do I want to purchase that instead of the Inferno? Ooh, I'll have to see how hard the enemies hit before I decide if I want to purchase the Inferno armor or get the Rhino right off the back, because I do have the bolts to be able to get that. And I think I also have enough to get 1 extra upgrade to a weapon, which we're going to have to be working on. Honestly, in retrospect, now that I think about it, when I was doing my skill point run, I arguably could have not leveled up all the weapons right to level 4. Well, I could have saved like the Bouncer and maybe a couple of the other weapons like the Agents of Doom, and maybe reduce the amount of runs I had on Chronos by 1 in order to get, you know, because we won't have access to a Gadgetron vendor until Florana. So yeah, I may have been able to save myself a bit of time, although it wouldn't have changed the fact that I wasn't able to record this at the same time that I was fighting at the same time I was getting all the skill points. But I do know that one of the first ones I need to upgrade is the Vortex Cannon, so we can get that ready for the skill point on Zeldrin. And now that we have all the weapons, including the shield, it should make going through this next half of this game a little bit easier, as I stated. This was only really about 20 minutes. I mean, the boss fight probably took me less than 10 to do, but only because I had the really well leveled up weapons. I remember the first time I ever attempted this, and well, I had a lot of difficulties, to say the least, because I didn't have nearly as many weapons leveled up. I think it was also before I beat the Ratchet and Clank 2 for the first time. It might have actually been before I beat the first game, now that I think about it. But all the way as a kid. And I essentially kind of I rushed through the game. I didn't really take the time to do any of the arena challenges, since it was, okay, well, I don't need to be here anymore. The only challenges I took time on was the VR challenges, and so a lot of the weapons that I had were still at like level 1, level 2-ish, because I didn't really like to use them. Display gun I know I liked. The Rift Inducer, as a kid I'd never liked, because I thought, well, it should be able to kill everything, right? Because that's a black hole, essentially. No, I didn't understand that they actually had to be small enough to fit inside the vortex. It was the same with the suck cannon. I never used that as a kid. Or the Quackle Ray I did, and that was another one I leveled up. Didn't use a sniper, and I barely used any of the Megacorp weapons. Because, well, those I had no idea what they upgraded into, or that their final forms were, you know, as good as they are. Like, you saw what we could do with the Plasma Storm. It's just point, shoot, everything's dead. It's a little overpowered, that weapon is. And so beating that boss was like a huge accomplishment for me. I didn't even have the max armor when I did that. I think I had the Aegis Mark V, or whatever the third armor upgrade is. That's what I had going into that boss fight, and I struggled as a kid a lot. And beating that was just so sad. This was the first Ratchet and Clank game that I beat. Then I was able to beat number 1 all on my own. Well, I shouldn't say I did beat 1 before I beat 3. I just didn't beat it 100% on my own. As a kid, my dad, he helped me out and got me past the hoverboard race, as well as, well, basically he got me through Realgar, Ombris, and half of Battalion. And then afterwards I was able to kind of figure it out from there. The last hoverboard race, though, I spent a long time on that. But I was able to finally beat that. And then a couple years later, after I beat this game, I beat the first, and then I went back and decided to beat the second because I got stuck at the deep space disposal facility, and I could never beat it. As I never took the time to get better ship upgrades for Raretanium, with Raretanium. Kind of just blitzed through a lot of it. So, yeah. Managed to talk all the way through the whole credits too. At least I believe this is all the credits. Okay, we're almost there. As soon as we get through the special thanks, as well as I think it's the or I don't know, they make a little joke at saying there's some sort of creature was harmed in the making of this game. You know, just be funny. All the online beta testers. Did they tell you that the plasma storm was a little moderately broken? Oh well. This is a fun game. Oh, ducks or sheep. There we go. I think the sheep is just a running joke from the second one, and then ducks was what came from the Quacklery.
What do you mean we can't teleport to a planet?
I'm afraid we're well out of range, sir. Perhaps if you had bothered to specify a destination.
When will we be in range?
Oh, I'm sure something will come along in, say, 5 or 10,000 years.
Ah! I don't believe this! Now what?
I don't suppose you can play drums.
You know, as a sentient machine, that has gotta suck. You're just traveling through space and, yeah, that's gotta suck. 'Cause what are you supposed to do with yourself? Well, I have no idea. But, yeah, that's the ending of the game. Sorry, it might not be, wasn't as, the boss fight wasn't anything too special. It was definitely no Drek. Drek, that I did have to really grind. I had to grind for the Rhino for that, and that was a really amazing feeling to finally get the Rhino. The second game, I also used the Rhino, but at the same time, you know, kind of getting to that point was a bit difficult, and obviously getting the weapons upgrade was also a little hard. This one, in my opinion, is definitely the easiest out of the original three, and then Deadlock is kind of, I want to say it's somewhat in the middle. It depends on what mode you're playing on, because you could choose the different difficulties on there, as well as how well do you know the game. I remember first time through, I died a lot on Couch Potato, and nowadays I could probably moonwalk through it on Exterminator mode, which is the hardest challenge. And I think I currently do have a save file on my memory drive here that does have Exterminator mode unlocked, because you have to beat the game once in order to get it. So yeah, I'll be able to play on Exterminator when we do Deadlock eventually as well. I got to come up with a couple challenges for Deadlock. So if you have any suggestions for challenges for future games, let me know. This is not the end of this game, though. We still have to go through challenge mode. So by the time you're seeing this, I'm honestly probably going to have beaten this game and might even be starting on Jack 3. So yeah, if you enjoyed, leave a like. Subscribe if you really enjoyed. Don't forget to share this video or any of my other videos to anybody who you think will enjoy my content. Every like helps out the channel, every view helps out, and of course, leave a comment, positive, negative, want to say something, or just want to say hello. Doesn't matter. If you feel like leaving a comment, just leave a comment in the comments section. Next time, we're going to be taking on Veldin and Florana. We're kind of going to... I sort of already did it in this, and I didn't really mean to. I meant to do it as one plan at a time, but I'm going to be doing this in it's very similar fashion that I ended up doing the first one. The second run. That is combining plans together just to breeze through it a bit faster. So yeah, till next time, ladies and gentlemen, take it easy.